Good morning all. All talk and no action gets you nowhere. And that comes from someone who blathers for a living. Like a lot of things in life, we all seem to talk the good talk but don't really do a lot. So often we think, or indeed are told, that only someone else can do this or that for us. But why is this? Are we really so helpless or dim? Because when it really comes down to it, you can only do for yourself. Because in truth, no one can actually do anything for you at all. Yes, they all like to think they can, but in reality, you do it all yourself. For you really do attract your own reality. And nowhere is this more important for you to understand than in your own health and well-being. Because you create your illness and your wellness. A true healer says, I am only the catalyst in your own healing. And that's because the client heals themselves with the healer's support. You can't do it for them, no matter how hard you wish you could at times. You attract it all. Indeed, you attract your wealth and your poverty too. If you think and feel poor and then happen to receive a large amount of money, you'll more than likely lose it all. It'll go as quickly as it came. Or you'd feel impelled to give it all to the poor. Showing your true feelings about abundance and prosperity towards yourself. Try looking at wealth as being the energy which allows you to support yourself and others while they get wealthy healthy too. The saying, you can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or you can teach a man to fish and feed him for life, is one of the kindest things that you can do for another. For it pushes them to do for themselves. Be that a child who is afraid to remove his stabilizer wheels on his bike, or the teenager who can't cook beans on toast yet. Our basic skills are being lost, hand over fist today, because we're being taught that someone else will do it for us. From picking up litter in the streets to being attuned to Reiki. Self-reliance is self-empowering. We've become reliant on others instead of taking responsibility for our own life and doing it ourselves. So you miss the tremendous feelings of accomplishment when you get it right from your own efforts. When the meal you cook yourself comes together perfectly. Self-reliance is self-empowering. When the scarf you've knitted is finished, when that shelf decides to stay up, when you work out a problem and find the solution. The perfect solution that's right for you, be that in your relationships, your job satisfaction, your health issues, or education, or whatever. Self-reliance is self-empowering. Be proud to do it yourself. Take pride and joy in what you accomplish. Become your own expert on you. To find out what your skills and talents are, practice doing things for yourself. Self-reliance is self-empowering, confidence building and freeing. Then, when you know that you can't do something, You can ask someone else who can do it to assist you. But this is not a disempowering attitude. This is simply making a choice for support in this matter. They act as a catalyst for getting a job done. Much like the healer appearing to make someone feel better. The healer is simply the calm port in a storm, the supportive shoulder, the powerhouse of spare energy to share. So remember, you don't need anyone else's permission to do Chikara-Reiki-Do or become a Chikara-Reiki-Do master, only your own. If you're interested and intrigued by Chikara-Reiki-Do, then give yourself permission to explore it more. Find your true power and use it. Bloomin' marvellous. Have a self-reliant and self-empowering Chikara-Reiki-Do weekend.